Welcome to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. I'm your host, Pete Mezzetti. We're live on location this week at the kitchen of the Clinton Country Club, hanging out with Chef Paul. Chef Paul, welcome.
Hello. How are you?
How are you, my
friend?
friend?
Doing? How are you?
Good to see you.
You too.
What's new?
No, not much. Just trying to get through everything, and the season is just about over. So
Absolutely. Well, Chef, I think we're going to do some cooking.
Yeah,
today.
we're gonna cook, and you're gonna be my sous chef.
All right. Well, let's get into it.
So the first one we're gonna do is a penne rigatoni alla vodka.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to put a couple gloves on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm gonna put some gloves on, and we got to go by the sanitation rules and everything. So I sanitize my the station. We do it about every hour or so. So everything's nice and sanitary, and
absolutely
using the masks and all that.
Oh, absolutely. So how's the pandemic affected the country club and what you guys do here?
Well, as far as affecting it, we're still doing the member dinners. It was a lot of outside dining this year.
Right.
We're going to a little bit of inside dining with a lot of social distancing of the tables. And,
oh, nice.
Banquets, we're not doing much at all.
No.
That's with everything that's going on, it's
a
little hard to do that. So we're just plugging along, and
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yep.
What do you say?
All right.
Let's get cooking.
So the first thing we're gonna do, Pete.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a rigatoni with a vodka sauce. So
okay.
I kind of made recipes here for
right.
you. So we're gonna start with some olive oil.
Sure.
Drop that right in there.
Throw that in the pan. There we go.
All right. Then we're gonna do some fresh garlic. Chopped garlic.
All right.
So that's around 2 tablespoons of garlic.
Okay.
And we're gonna get that going a little bit.
Okay.
Get a little color in there.
Absolutely. Don't burn the garlic though.
No. We'll just get that nice and going. Get a little bit of tan to the garlic there.
Exactly. Get some.
And then we have some fresh basil.
Okay.
And we have our sauce, and then some heavy cream. So
right.
As soon as that gets going, we'll go to that. I'm just gonna go grab a tong. I'll be right.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yep.
Exactly.
So we're gonna get the garlic sweat it out a little bit.
Absolutely.
It just starts to get a little bit of a color in the garlic. We're gonna add fresh basil.
Throw the basil in. All right.
Go ahead.
Throw that in.
Get a little bit of. And then after we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it with the vodka in a second.
All right.
So you're probably gonna wanna. Here, maybe I'll do this.
Yeah, you better. Because that's probably
so
gonna flambe.
We're gonna hit it here.
All right.
And then
Whoa. Very nice.
Gonna flame up a little bit.
Very
Let that burn off for a second.
Absolutely. Watch your eyebrows.
Yeah. And then we're gonna add the marinara sauce in a second.
Okay. Let that cook off.
All right. So if you're feeding the kids,
exactly.
Make sure we burn off the alcohol first.
Exactly.
So we'll go ahead and put the marinara in there now.
Marinara in, okay.
Okay. And then we're gonna put. I'll just put
throw the heavy cream.
The heavy cream in now.
Right.
About 1 cup.
Got a cup of heavy cream.
Yeah. Most of my cooking is eyeballing.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna get that going. All right. In the meantime, I have some rigatoni that I already cooked, so I'm gonna put that in the steamer for a second, we can get that going.
Excellent.
That'll only take a minute.
That's fine.
Once this comes up to a boil, then we'll add the grated cheese into there.
Okay.
Grated Romano cheese is the best cheese to use for the vodka sauce.
Absolutely.
You could add, if you wanted to add like some hot crushed red pepper or anything, you could do that to it too. Depends if you like it spicy or not so spicy.
Right.
So we'll just get that boiling a little bit. Right. Once it comes up to a boil, then we can
Throw the
now the
cheese in.
marinara that we put in there. That's our house-made marinara. You know.
Okay. Yep.
You know, you could use a jar one if you wanted to.
Nah,
You know, to
that's
skip
no
it.
fun.
But I mean, we like nice fresh tomatoes and
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So. And then we're gonna add the
Throw the cheese in.
cheese in there. We'll let that cook up a little
Absolutely.
minute, a minute or so. Get that all incorporated in there. I'm gonna get the.
Let that,
Let me get a bowl over here so we can
let that get hot.
plate it up here. We'll plate this one up first.
Sure.
All right, we got our nice rigatoni here.
Hot stuff.
Yep. We're gonna put that in there. Oop. Flip that up a little bit. You want to try that, Pete?
Sure.
You
Absolutely.
gonna try a flip or no?
Nah, I'm not flipping, Paul.
All right. And then
I have a feeling if I flipped, it would be
Yeah.
on the ceiling.
and this here is the rigatoni with a vodka sauce.
All right.
All right.
That's
This is our first dish.
dish number one.
All right. And then the next we're gonna do is a steak au poivre.
Okay.
We got a couple of nice New York strips here.
Okay.
Nice choice New York strip.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put the pan on now so we can get it nice and hot because this one's got to be seared on there.
Okay.
In the meantime, we'll take what did my crush? Cracked black pepper.
Cracked black. Okay.
We got some cracked black pepper here.
Sure.
We're gonna do both sides like
Sprinkle it
this.
on.
We're gonna do the other side.
Okay.
Cody, you could put more or less, whatever. If you're a big pepper person, then
Right.
you know you put a little bit more. And we're just gonna push that right into there.
Press it down.
Yep. And then we're gonna get the pan hot.
Yeah.
We're going to put oil. I wouldn't recommend using an olive oil.
Okay.
You know, a blended oil is good because olive oil, the high heat would burn the oil.
Yeah. That you
And
don't
it gives it
wanna
a tart taste. So
do. Right.
we're just gonna wait. It's almost got to have like a little bit of smokiness to it. Once it gets smoking, then we're gonna sear the steaks.
Exactly. Which probably isn't going to take that long.
No, nope, not at all. Not at all. We're gonna get that, and then this one has brandy in it. So
Okay.
once again, watch your hairs.
Exactly.
All right, so these are our New York strips.
Okay.
Like I said, we coated them with some cracked black pepper. It's a choice New York strip, so it's a nice, good quality,
Right.
good marbling in there. And this is the oil. We're gonna get it almost to a smoking point, and then we're gonna sear it. Put a nice sear on it,
Yeah. Absolutely.
and then we'll flash them in the oven for a minute. You know, depends on how you like the steak. Is how long you would put them into the oven.
Exactly.
You know, if it's a thinner steak, you don't even have to put it in the oven.
Right.
But we just want to get this nice and hot first. Let me get this rigatoni out of here. One second more. And we should be good. You see a little bit of smokiness coming out now?
Yeah.
That's good to get the sear on there.
All right.
The hotter the pan, and the more the
more
pepper
the
is going to
sear?
stick to the steak too.
Absolutely.
So just going to give them a couple of minutes on each side. This is a house favorite.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very popular here at the club. So you got nice pepper here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright. So what we'll do is we're going to transfer these back into the plate here.
Right. Now should we let them rest?
We're going to put them in the oven for a couple of minutes because they're pretty rare right now.
Yeah.
So put them in the oven.
For how long?
5 minutes maybe.
Okay.
It depends on how you like it. You know, if you want it well done, medium rare. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of this oil out of here. And if you want to dump some shallots in there,
Sure.
Pete.
Absolutely.
The chopped shallots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aha. Hot
Gonna
pan.
get that going, yeah. And then after that, get a little color in there.
All right.
Cook them up a little bit, and then this is brandy. I'll put this in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Pizza.
That's probably
Gonna get a little
flame up.
flame going here.
There you go. Watch your eyebrows.
Yep. Just like the vodka, we'll let it cook down a little bit.
Absolutely.
And what we have here is that we have a little veal demi-glaze.
Okay.
You could use a beef stock, you know, beef broth, whatever you like, you know, but here we use the veal demi-glaze.
Okay.
We're gonna cook that for a second. Get that going. And we're gonna put some heavy cream in there.
There you go.
Just a little bit to
Absolutely.
a little creaminess in there. We're gonna bring that up to a little bit of a.
Let it boil.
Oh, sorry. a little bit of a boil. Right. And we're gonna. I'll grab the steaks now.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and we're gonna put the steaks inside here.
Mm-hmm.
Let them cook, get a little bit of the flavor.
Absolutely.
Get the steak going a little bit. We'll turn them over. Get some of that nice pepper in there. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some butter.
Ah. Always better with
That's
butter.
au poivre, yeah, it's the French like butter.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And while that's coming to a head, I got a little bit of mashed potatoes here that I whipped up before. We'll plate that up with a little mashed potatoes.
Absolutely.
I'll just put one of them on here for now.
Sure.
Put it right up on top of the mashed potato there.
There you go.
A little bit of nice sauce here. All right. And there's your steak au poivre.
All right.
All right.
Very nice.
All right. And then the next dish we're going to do is a chicken marsala.
Okay.
So I have over here the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Got some chicken breast here that I took 2 chicken breasts, cut them in half this way, you know, and then pounded them out. The thicker side pounded it out, so it's around the same thickness, front and back. So
cooks evenly.
yeah, yep.
Absolutely.
So we'll put this one on there now. We'll get this pan hot a little bit here.
Sure.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna
Pete, you're gonna add the olive
in some
oil right
oil.
into there. Yeah.
All right. There we go.
All right. And in the meantime, we have some flour here. I'm gonna change my glove here.
Sure.
Now because I
Absolutely.
handled a couple of things, so
Yeah.
we're gonna change this glove. Hands get a little sticky here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we have the chicken breast here. I put some salt and pepper into the flour.
Right. Season it.
Yeah, we seasoned it up a little bit. So then we're gonna get it a little bit hot.
Okay.
And then we're gonna cook the chicken on both sides. And the same thing, we'll finish it in the oven.
Yep.
It just brings it around a little bit. Oh. Blowout.
And the glove breaks.
All right.
That's okay.
Get another one here. We give it a second to heat up.
Sure.
As with all the dishes, you can add salt and pepper, you know, to your liking, you know,
Exactly.
whatever. You know, if you like more, if you like less.
Season to your.
Yep.
Season to your liking.
So we're gonna dredge the chicken with the flour.
Okay.
Just get it a little bit warmer. And I don't know if you wanted to post the recipes that I have here. You could post them on.
I've got them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna get the chicken going.
There we go.
So this is 2 chicken breasts,
Okay.
cut in half,
Yep.
lengthwise, and then pound it out a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So we get them a little nice and brown on both sides.
Absolutely. How long have you been with the country club?
20 years.
Wow.
Yep. 2001 I started.
Nice.
So this was my 20th season. So, yep. Oh yeah. Nice club.
Absolutely.
Nice people. Nice members.
Absolutely. Now, is there a popular dish that appears on the menu that the members request, or does it depend on?
Well, we kind of go like by the seasons, you know, like you know, in the summertime the fish, you know, whatever fish is running that's really good. You know, in the fall we tend to do more like we'll do duck is really popular now. We do a nice roasted duck. You know, butternut squash. You know, different different vegetables that are good. You know, the like I said, the filet au poivre is a favorite.
Yep.
The rigatoni vodka is always a favorite too.
Absolutely.
We try and switch it up because we're a private club, so
Yes.
we have to keep things fresh for the members, or
Right.
you know they'll get bored with it. So,
Exactly.
see, we get a nice little tan to it.
Nice little sear on that.
Yeah. We'll do the same thing on this side. Yeah, we're kind of winding down at the club here now.
Yeah, I was
You know,
going to say, your season's pretty
our-
much over.
Our hours have reduced, you know, to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights.
Okay.
And then we do during the day for lunch Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
All right.
Saturday. So, yep, it's that time, you know. Well, this week actually is supposed to be really nice, so
Yeah, I
we'll probably
know.
get a lot of golfers out there. So
Yeah.
they'll be happy.
Absolutely.
Yep. So
And
now I'm gonna.
then you guys reopen again in February, I believe?
Yeah. Yep. We close for the month of January.
Yep.
And then February, I'm going to use another dish too, sorry. I'm going to just put this in 2 different dishes here. So we're going to get this into the oven for a couple of minutes.
Sure.
Do. We'll give that like 5 minutes. In the meantime, we can make the sauce. So we're going to use the same oil.
Okay.
And have some nice sliced cremini mushrooms.
Aha.
Want to throw those in there,
I'll
Pete?
throw the mushrooms in.
Mushrooms act like a sponge. They,
Oh, absolutely.
the oil gets sucked up pretty good. So,
I was going to say they'll probably shrink down.
yeah, they'll shrink down, but they also pull a lot of the oil. You can see all that oil that was just in there is
Gone.
almost gone.
It evaporated.
So we're gonna saute these up for a minute.
Absolutely.
And then we're gonna add some shallots.
All right.
Yeah.
Those shallots in. There we go.
A little bit of garlic in there.
All right.
Same thing. We're gonna get that cooking in there with the mushrooms. Get some good flavor in there. And then we're gonna put a little bit of Marsala wine in there.
Absolutely.
You wanna do the honors there, Pete?
Sure. Now the
Just
Marsala
watch
wine.
out. We're gonna do the same thing because it's a little bit flammable.
Is
Put
it? Okay.
Drop it in there. All right.
There we go. Aha.
It's not as flammable. So we got 3 dishes all flammable today.
There you go. Now Marsala wine, it's not drinkable. You can't drink it.
Well,
it's not
I've had a couple of guys that drank it before, but no, it's a sweet cooking wine.
It's a
Yeah.
sweet, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Uh huh.
It's not like a red wine. You sit down, open the bottle, and have it with this dish.
No. You could if you wanted to, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I don't
recommend
think
it.
you- I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think you will.
A nice white wine, a Chardonnay or something, or
Absolutely.
even like a light red wine is good with this dish. Then we're going to put a little bit of chicken stock in there.
Okay.
I have it on my recipe, but put about that much in there. We're going to let that go for a minute. Change my glove one more time.
Okay. Keep going.
All right.
Glove change again.
We'll have to bring you out and do a barbecue with you one day. Outside when we do our tournaments, it'd be nice.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
usually when I'm here for your tournaments,
Yep.
I'm here as it's usually the last day of the member guest, usually when you guys do the pizza.
Oh, the pizza
When you
truck.
guys do
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pizza
yeah.
with Frank.
Yeah, Frank does the pizza. He brings the pizza truck, and I supply all the supplies and make the pizzas because I made pizzas my first about 18 years of my life. So.
Did you?
Well, yeah, from 15 to and 17 years from there. So,
All right.
yep. So
Who'd you work for?
I worked for Anthony's in Guilford. It was my
I believe
first
it's
job.
still there.
It's still
It
there.
is? I
Yep.
was gonna
It's
say
still
it is
there.
still
Yep.
there. I was by it the other day.
Yeah, so we're just going to bring this up to a boil here. We're going to let it reduce down a little bit.
Okay.
And then we're going to get the chicken, and we'll put the chicken back in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure it's cooked.
Yeah, you don't want to serve raw chicken.
No. Yeah, I'm going to get a little bit of, it's just a little salt and pepper blend that we're going to put in there.
Okay.
Give it a little flavor. We'll get the chicken out. Let me just check the chicken. All right. All right.
Chicken is
We're gonna
done?
add the chicken in there. Yep.
All right.
More here. Let's get those nice juices in there. We'll just let that boil up for a minute.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, then we're going to put some butter in there, just like the other one.
Yep, absolutely.
The butter will thicken it up a little bit too.
Yeah. Now, as far as preference for mushrooms,
Uh huh.
what kind of mushroom would you
These are
recommend?
cremini mushrooms
Okay.
in here. Yeah, yeah.
You'd
Which are
recommend the cremini?
baby portobellos. Yeah, yeah. They're nice.
Okay.
A nice mushroom. You could use a white mushroom too. Whatever you really have. You could do a shiitake, whatever you like.
Right.
But yeah, the creminis have a good flavor.
Absolutely.
So we're just gonna bring that up. See how it's thickening up a little bit there with the butter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get a plate for this one. We did some Oktoberfest. You were actually here.
I was
Yeah,
here
yeah.
for
We did a little
yeah,
Oktoberfest menu a couple weeks ago.
That was a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
That was,
Did you drink some Oktoberfest beer too?
I did.
Yeah.
I absolutely did. As a matter of fact, a mutual friend of ours who belongs to the country club, who's a dentist in Madison.
Oh yeah, Mark,
Mark,
right?
Yeah, Mark Catania and I.
Yeah.
Mark and I actually went up to Oktoberfest.
Did you?
At the student
Oh,
place
yeah?
up in Springfield.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
we had more Oktoberfest on top of Oktoberfest, which is always a good thing.
I got some. Usually we would do like a rice with the chicken.
Yeah.
Like a nice rice pilaf and
Sure.
some vegetables. I got some nice roasted butternut squash that
Ooh,
we'll put in there and we'll serve it with that.
absolutely.
See, it's thickening up a little bit.
Absolutely.
It's thickening from the flour that we dredged it
Yep.
in, plus
And the butter.
butter that's in there too. So nice flavor now.
Butternut squash, one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, yep. This is the time of the season for it. We do a lot with it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. We actually had what we call our turkey shoot yesterday.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
And we roast the turkeys. We carve them, and then we serve them with some roasted butternut squash, some potato and stuffing.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we had a good turnout. We had
Did
over
you?
80 people, which is nice.
Wow.
But it was the way we do the tournaments now is it's tea times instead
Yep.
of shotgun. Usually everybody would go out at the same
Yep.
time, but with the COVID,
Yeah.
we had to change that around now. So all of our tournaments, they have tea times. So that way we don't get everybody into the clubhouse at the same time.
Right.
You know, as they finish, they come in and eat and go home.
Exactly. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. So we'll just put some of that on the plate. We'll put a couple of pieces of the chicken. And there you go. We got chicken marsala with some roasted butternut squash.
Now, Chef, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you let's do a recap and explain a little bit about each dish.
Okay, yeah. Yep, so we have we start with the rigatoni with the vodka sauce.
Sure.
Marinara sauce, heavy cream, Romano cheese, garlic, fresh basil. It's a really nice dish this time of the year too. You know, keeps you nice and
absolutely.
warm inside. And then we have the chicken marsala with the roasted butternut squash, the marsala mushroom sauce with some shallots, some fresh garlic, marsala wine, a little chicken stock. And then we have our steak au poivre,
Okay.
which we did with a brandy peppercorn sauce, cracked black pepper, sear it on both sides, with some brandy in there, a little bit of, we use a veal demi-glaze, you could use a beef stock, whatever you have.
Mm-hmm.
And we did it over a little bit mashed potatoes,
Right.
and it's a brandy cream sauce, a little bit of heavy cream in there just to give it a little bit of something in there, so a little bit of thickness, a little bit of creaminess, so, and that's about that.
Absolutely. Now, tell us a little bit about the club for people that don't know about the Clinton Country Club.
Well, we're a private club. I'm not sure about it as far as the membership goes,
Right.
how many people, but
Exactly.
we're full right now. We have
Okay.
a full membership. It's you get to know the people. I've been here 20 years, so you get to know the members. They're like family.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a nice club to work for.
It is.
It's a nice course.
It is, yeah.
If you've driven around the club,
I've driven around
the course, and
I have.
yeah, yep,
I have.
yeah. So
And now, as far as because you guys are obviously closed for the season right now.
well, kind of yes and no.
Kind of yes and
we're
no.
We're still there's still golfing as long
Right.
as the weather's good. We're still out there They're still out there golfing. The only thing that closed this month is the driving range, but
Yep.
the carts are still available if you know, if they need them,
Absolutely.
as long as it's not wet or anything out there. And
No.
today we're actually closed because of aerating, because that time of the year, so that
Right.
we're not open. But on Mondays it's just walking anyways. But yeah. It's,
And as far as you guys will reopen again, I believe that is it Valentine's Day
yeah.
for the season? February?
Yeah, right around Valentine's
right.
weekend. We close up. Well, we used to close the month of December.
Yep.
December we would close, and then we would just do Christmas parties. But because of the COVID, we're not doing Christmas parties, so we're
No.
going to stay open on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays at night
Okay.
for the month of December. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Very
So
cool.
yeah, it keeps us busy, you know, through December for our membership.
Yep.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got interested in cooking.
Into the cooking?
Yeah.
I started washing dishes when I was 15, and then I just went from there. You know, I worked at an Italian restaurant for 17 years.
There you go.
Then I came here at the country club, and I've been here for 20 years now. So, yeah.
It's actually a really nice place to come in. I'm in and out of here regularly for dinner, for lunch.
Yeah.
Food's always good.
Yeah, thank you.
Food is always phenomenal.
Yeah. Myself and my sous chef, he's been here for 20 years with me. So the two of us, you know, we've been here. We're kind of a team, you know. He's from Mexico.
Yeah.
Octavio.
You've
met him.
I've met Octavio a couple of times.
Yeah, and you know, I got some kitchen help that's been with me for quite a few years too. You know, some line cooks and my dishwashers and stuff like that. So, you know, they like it here too. You know,
Oh,
so
absolutely.
it's, you know,
Absolutely. Now, does your menu change throughout the season? Obviously.
Oh yeah.
obviously.
I you know, I try and change. We change it at least once a month. Sometimes, you know, more than that. You know,
Right.
more a couple of times a month too. Like I said, we have to keep it fresh because it's the same membership that's here.
Right.
You know, from all the time. So, you know, it's not like a regular restaurant where they could go there and they go to another restaurant too.
Yeah, I know.
So we have to try and keep things fresh to keep them interested in it, you know, and you know, we kind of do that. We always bring in fresh fish every day. I have a nice fish guy that I use in North Haven.
Yep.
And he calls me in the morning, and by 3 o'clock the fish is here at the door. So
Aha.
you can't get it any fresher than that.
No,
So,
absolutely not.
Yeah.
And obviously, you guys make your own desserts and make your own.
Yeah. We make our own cakes and all our desserts. You know, depending on, you know, like we did apple and pumpkin pies
Yeah.
and stuff like that. We incorporate, you know, what's in season at the time.
Okay.
You know, in the springtime or, you know, late spring, you're gonna get the strawberries, and, you know, early summer, and then, you know, we go from there. You know, peaches, and so we kind of incorporate what's available at the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But you don't make the Shuiadel.
No. The Shuiadels, we leave that up to your dad to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Or somebody else.
He told me what's involved in the Shuiadel, and it's a big process. So yeah.
It's time consuming.
Yep. Uh-huh.
It is a time consuming process to
Yeah.
make the Shuiadel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's a pain.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And it's
So
a
yeah,
pain.
we kind of stay away from like stuff like that. Well, if we had a pastry chef
Yeah.
that came in, we could probably do stuff like that, but we kind of do, you know,
Right.
myself and Octavio. And then we have a guy, Eddie, that comes from Arizona in the
Oh,
summertime, but
absolutely, I know Ed.
but he didn't come this year because of the COVID, so
Oh.
yeah, keep him busy.
Cool. No, you guys seem like you're keeping really busy, especially with what's
Yeah.
going on with the COVID.
Yep. Yeah, so yeah.
Well, Chef Paul, I guess that's it.
All right.
We're about out of time.
We'll wrap it up. All right.
We're going to wrap it up. So before
right.
we do, I want to thank you for
All right.
hanging
Thank
out
you
in the
for
kitchen
coming.
with me.
Thank you
No
for
problem,
coming.
my
Yep.
buddy.
All right.
No problem, my friend. Good to see you.
You too.
On behalf of Chef Paul, I'm Pete Mezzetti. Thanks, good night, and we'll see you next time.